Hey y'all, happy Monday. I was almost going to say Tuesday. Happy Monday. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. So if you don't see the box, make sure you put replay so I know you caught the replay, okay? Our keyword tonight is carrot. Comment that keyword and I will send you all of the info about everything we're using tonight. We are actually using a surface that's 50% off tonight, or it's 50% off right now. So typically this surface is 20 bucks and right now it's 10. And you do get the 2 inserts. So when you pop on, say hey and comment the word carrot and I'll send you everything. Hi Kathy, hi Miss Stephanie. So this is the A-frame. It's double-sided obviously, so you could put something on this side and then flip it over, but then you can also switch it out and purchase the inserts to go in it. So you only have to really buy one A-frame and then just purchase new inserts. So we're gonna craft with this tonight. Hi Janice, hello. Hi, hello everybody. Yes, our keyword tonight is carrot. Ooh, do me a huge favor. If you're not signed up for live notifications, comment !notify. That will get you signed up to get a message. Has everybody getting their messages? Have y'all been getting them? Because I've had a couple of people tell me they're not getting them, even though they commented !notify. I don't know. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Jeannie. All right. Let me get this off, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. So I'm putting these pieces over to the side so I don't lose them, okay? Now, what I wanted to do, and we can still do it, we could totally paint, hold on, I'm gonna move these over here so I don't lose them. We could totally paint our frame in Nominee. We could paint it gold. What do y'all think? Should we leave it black or paint it gold? All right, so we're gonna use the carrot. This one's called Carrot Farms. I will have a kit up in my VIP group when we hop off of here. I don't know. I'm trying to find my fuzz cloth, but I can't find it. Shocker. So we're just gonna fuzz with my shirt. Black, keep it black, you think, Miss Robbie? Hi, Marie. Hello. Hi, guys. Hi, Bambi. So we're going to fuzz really, really well. And we are actually I'm going to do all of this in white, okay? I'm going to do all of this in white, but we are going to use some cutouts tonight. But I wanted to see what color we were thinking. I'm kind of thinking of staining them brown and then doing white on top. But it's not going to hurt to go ahead and chalk everything right now. That way we can kind of see how it looks. So I'm going to take my white. Hi, Sybil. Keep it black. I think keeping it black is the winner. Hi, Linda. All right. Going with my white. And we are just going to chalk this right on, y'all. All right. How was everybody's Monday? Was it a Monday? Did you have to work because it was President's Day? Were your kids out? Tell me all the things. I was a busy person today. I got lots of orders done. I think I'm all cut up to orders placed. I'm working on orders placed on Saturday. So probably tomorrow I'll start on the live sell orders from yesterday, which I'm excited about. So that's a little order update for y'all. All right, there's that. Great day. Yes, I worked. Yes, but I have in lowercase or it won't work. Hi, Patty. All right. There it is in white. I think that looks really pretty. What do y'all think? I kind of just like it in white. Like with nothing added, I think it looks really pretty. All right, let's spray this and let's clean it. Yes, worked. It was a crazy day. Got a 6 mile. Ooh, fun. All right, we're going to clean this. We're going to probably clean this a couple of times, to be honest with you. Okay, y'all do me a huge favor, hit that heart button and hit the share button. Share it into any crafty groups or just share it onto your page or tag a crafty friend. That helps me out tremendously. All right, I'm kind of on the struggle bus, y'all, because I don't know where my fuzz cloth is. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Sybil. Hi, Ruthie. Hi, Teresa. All right, let me just wipe that up. We're going to set it to the side, dry this all up, or wipe it all up, And then let's close up our white. And we're gonna stain our cutouts, okay? So these are available when you comment the word carrot. I just added these to the website not too long ago. But we're gonna go in, oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. There we go. All right, so I hope y'all didn't see that one. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna stain it with the antique wax, y'all. I don't know what is wrong with some people. All right. Dip it in, and then I'm just gonna take off my excess, and I am just going to rub this right on. Yeah, inappropriate, but it got deleted. I don't know if that person deleted it, but they deleted it before I could. All right, so there's that. It's a little bit darker than the wood. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my neighbor's dog barking. I apologize. That dog barks all the time. All right. I don't put tape on the cutouts anymore. No, ma'am. I would always put a sticker on the packaging so you would know that there's tape. And I haven't had to add any stickers for a while since getting my new machine. So no, I do not put the tape on any longer. I like to save money. What are we talking about? So the frame I'm using, this A-frame right here, okay, it comes with the brown insert and the white insert. It's normally 20 bucks, but you can get it for 10. You can get it for 10 on the website. Now I will also have, oh my goodness, y'all. I'm like drawing blanks today. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, I think I got the person blocked now. Why are people so immature? God, sorry, y'all. I saw that person kept commenting and then deleting, commenting and deleting. And so he was trying to do that, so I couldn't, I guess, block him. So it's done. Hi, Karen. Karen! My beautiful friend, I have not seen you in a hot second. I hope you're doing well. You were trying to do the cowboy. Ooh, the club. Hi, Miss Pam. Hold on, y'all. I'm just catching up. Y'all, that person kind of got me rattled for whatever reason. I know. So how can you tell which side to use? On what? The side on what? Okay. So we have it like this. Bear with me. Just go with it. We may not use the top piece, but we're going to see. Good. I told my grandmother to pull the tape off last night, cut out and it bought from me, and she tried for an, oh no, Miss Karen, I'm so sorry. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, no more tape. I honestly hated doing the tape, but I didn't really have a choice. It was that or like the wood looked a little burned. Now with my new machine, hi, Miss Colleen. Now with my new machine, it's not a problem. Okay. So we're going to go in and we're going to go back in on top of the carrots, and we're actually going to do our watercoloring. Just give me a second. Y'all, that dog. All right, push down. And then we're gonna use the color Papaya, which I didn't check to make sure that my papaya was okay, so we're just gonna hope that it is. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're gonna go in with Papaya, and I'm just gonna go on the bottom part where the carrots are, because we're actually gonna cover up the greenery with some moss. So that doesn't have to be chalked, but you can chalk it if you want to. I'm not going to because I just plan on covering it up, but you can totally So that's what we have. I was somebody saying ignorant stuff. Oh, still somebody's back again? That's okay, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Just ignore him. Don't give him any attention. That's what he wants, is he wants the attention. If I can get his comment blocked, I will. Yeah, just ignore it. Alrighty, so we're gonna wipe that off and let's dry this, and then we're gonna paint it. Just ignore it, y'all. Just ignore it. It's okay. I'm glad, you know, that person doesn't have anything better to do with their life rather than harass somebody who's crafting. All right. Let's dry this. And then now I'm going to go in with a paintbrush, and we're going to color that in with the papaya, okay? We're going to go in with the papaya color, and I am just going to fill in the lines that I see. I like that you call them a stink bug. That's like a nice way to say it. All right. Now you could use Dune, you could use white. It doesn't really matter because the majority of this is going to be covered up. I just want the carrots to be nice and solid. Exactly. That's what they want. They just want attention. They want to get, you know, somebody riled up. They want all the comments to be about them. Let's just ignore them and let's just keep on crafting, you know? All right. Going in and just filling in where I can see the outline of the carrot. Now, if the background's too dark for you to see, I would definitely do your outline in like Dune or white. That'll help you see a little bit more or see a little bit better. But yeah, it's all good, y'all. We're not going to stress about it. All right. I got a little bit too much where I didn't want it, but that's okay. Going with the same thing over here. And I'm using the color papaya. You could use orange peel. You could, I guess orange peel really is the only other orange that we have, right? Other than like Hey Pumpkin, but that's not really like carrot color. Okay, let's dry. Exactly. Let's dry this. Okay, so if you get this, you can leave it just like that. I think it's really pretty. Hi, Jessica. I think this is really pretty just with the brown and the white. It's really, really simple. But we're going to go in with some color, and we're going to pizzazz it up. So here's my question. Should the outline of our carrots be in white? So like kind of imagine this. Wherever you see the carrots filled in, like right here, there'll be the papaya color, right? Should we do the outline of the carrots in white or should we do it in black? What do y'all think? White or black? All right. Brown. We could do brown. I'm sorry I keep wiping my nose, y'all. I apologize. All right, let's get this in here. Or get this in here. Get this on here. Black, black, white, white. Well, we could always start with white. We've already cleaned the transfer like 4 times. What's another time, right? Black, I think black's the winner. Tide. I don't know if Tide goes with what I'm trying to do. Hi, Tracy. Not Tide. Oh. All right, let's go in with black. I think that was the majority of the winner. So we're just going to go right in. And this is going to give us all that detail back into the design. And I'm going to go ahead and just chalk the top part too. We're going to cover it, but just so y'all can kind of see what it looks like. Oh, Tide. Woo, y'all. Look at that. That's so pretty. I think white would have been really pretty too. I think white would have been really pretty as well. You think it'll make it look like dirt around it? Yeah. And we're going to scrunch this up just a little bit here in a second. I think it looks good. Okay, hold up. We're going to do this top part. And I think I'm going to do it. Oh, I need to clean it. We have to clean it again because I got the black where I didn't want it. Spray it with water. Here's a little tip with black, y'all. Black tends to get everywhere, okay? Take a baby wipe to the top of it and just wipe up all that extra black. I sprayed water down first. Wipe up all that extra black, and that will help get a lot of that paste off the transfer so you're not just smearing it around. Since the other, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. We probably should have done white. I see what you're saying, Michelle. I use baby wipes on the top of my transfers. I really try not to use them on the back because baby wipes can break down the adhesiveness, and obviously that's not what you want. So I honestly recommend using Clorox or Lysol wipes to clean your transfers and not baby wipes. I'm just using the wipes that I have in here because I don't know. Oh, here it is. Because I didn't know where my fuzz cloth was. Hi, Trudy. All right. Let's get this dried off. So now you'll have me wondering. Now Michelle has me wondering if I should have done the outline in white. Actually, I kind of like it like that. Okay. We're just experimenting here. Okay, I don't even know if I'm gonna use this piece with the cutout. But these two pieces do come together in the cutout. I think the cutout's only like $5, y'all. It's not very expensive. We're gonna go ahead and do this, and I think I'm gonna do this in white because I think I kind of like the contrast of the black and the white. We're gonna see, y'all. I'm having a hard time seeing through because my background, my cutout, I stained, and so it's kind of hard to see through the transfer. Okay, so we're gonna go in with white here. Okay. And then I will clean the transfer really quickly, and then we'll be done cleaning, I promise. I think we've cleaned this transfer like 4 or 5 times. I just want to see. Okay, there's the Carrot Farms. Super cute. Let me spray this. I'm going to wipe it down really quickly, and then I'm going to put it to the side, and then I'll dry it afterwards. Okay, scrub the front, scrub the back, and it's good. You like that? Yay! Y'all, I swear. Real life over here. This is real life. Hot Mess Crafter right here. All right, let me close all of this up. Oh, heck, y'all. Forgot to turn on my hot glue gun. Of course I did. Let's close all of this up, put it all up, and then we'll kind of experiment and see what we think with our cutouts, what we like. Okay. So, and it might have too much, like the cutouts might just be too much altogether. I don't know. I'm trying not to get, what do we think? I know it's kind of hard to tell because my big old hands are all over it. Do we like that? Thanks, Miss Diane. Do we like the wording cutout, or should we just do the carrot? Now, on the carrot, I am going to add some greenery to the top part. So I'm going to use good old moss that I got from Amazon. This is linked in my Amazon storefront. Love both. You like the cutouts? Love it. Both. You like, okay, y'all like both. I wasn't sure if y'all would. I was not sure. Y'all surprised me. All of it, both. I like it without the word. Yeah. It's really just a personal preference. You know what I mean? So while that's heating up, let's go ahead. Let's kind of go ahead and dirty up the edges of this. And I'm just using Distress ink in the color Walnut Stain. Okay. You can use whatever color that you like. No cutout. Sarah's saying no. See, Miss Sarah, I agree. I like it without it too. That's the great thing, is you don't have to have the cutout in order to do this project. The cutout just kind of adds something to it if that's your style. It's not everybody's style, you know? All right, let me get a finger dauber. And we're going to kind of just run this all over to kind of just make it a little bit more rustic and dirty, which I am cool with. If this is not your thing, then don't do it. Yeah, personal preference for sure. I'm just here to kind of inspire and get your wheels going. And then you can get the stuff and make it however you want to, you know? Okay. So I add a little bit to the carrots. I'm going to add a little bit to the wording. And then our hot glue gun should be ready to go. All right. That looks good. Ooh, y'all. I like this. Oh, I really, really like this. Okay, let's add the greenery. Oh my gosh, y'all. And guess what happened? Glue gun is dead. If it's not one thing, it's the other around here. Luckily, it was pretty warm, so we should be good to go. Okay. Oh, I swear. It's always something. So we're going to use this big old bag of greenery that's a huge mess. It's just moss from Amazon. I'm not creative. That's why I watch you. Girl, you are creative. Don't say that. Everybody in here has their own way of being creative. You know? Okay. Well, come on, hot glue gun. Can I still? Yes, you sure can, Miss Diane. Yes, y'all, if a couple of things while this is warming up. I did a live sale yesterday. You can still shop the live sale. Hi, Miss Annette. You can still shop the live sale. You just have to go to the live from yesterday and just comment. And then comment the word carrot, okay? Because I'm going to have a big Chalk Couture sale on Wednesday. And in the message, the last link that's in the message will be a link to RSVP. Okay, that will be a link to RSVP. I ship within 7 business days for live sales, but Miss Annette, I'm starting to work on live sale orders tomorrow. So it'll probably be by Wednesday, Thursday. You paid pretty early, so you should be one of the first orders I do tomorrow, to be honest with you. All right. A little bit of hot glue. And I am just filling this in. We're going to have to fill it in even more. Oh, y'all. This stuff is a mess. You're welcome. You will get an email when it ships, Miss Annette. You'll get the email with the tracking and all of that. So you'll know. But there was no mail today, so nothing went out. Unfortunately. So all the orders that I worked on over the weekend, nothing went out. I had completely forgotten that today was President's Day. My word today is carrot. I am in San Antonio, Texas. I live in good old San Antonio. And it was such a pretty day here. Y'all, these dang glue strings. Oh my goodness. I swear. Okay. A little bit more up here. I'm just trying to cover all of that top part that I see. Ooh, y'all, I'm loving this. I don't want any of that brown from the cutout to show. So I am just filling it in as I can. Okay. Here's kind of what we have so far. What do we think? It's a little messy, but that's kind of what I'm going for. You have relatives that live here? That's awesome. Do you ever come visit? Alrighty. We got a little space right here. And then y'all, then it's going to be time to put this bad boy together. So if you are new here, welcome on in. My name is Alex. Something I do at the end of every live is I do some sort of giveaway. And to get entered, all you need to do is just hit that heart button for me. Comment our keyword, which tonight it's carrot. And that will get you the supply list. But then that will also get you entered. Okay? Awesome. Y'all, I bought this whole thing for this tiny little project. Oh, and it's a giant mess. Oh my word. I should have just thrown that away. Okay. All right, y'all, there's what we have. What do we think? Is it too messy for you? Now you can use whatever greenery you have. You don't have to use moss. Use what you have. I just didn't, because when I moved a couple months ago, I got rid of like a ton of stuff. So I just didn't have any greenery, which I need to go to Hobby Lobby. I don't think I really need to go, but I definitely want to go. Anybody else? Or is that just me? Okay, so here's option number one. It's with the cutout and words, or we can take the words off and do it just with the, carrots. Which one do you like more? With the words or without the words? I like both of them, but I think I'm kind of leaning towards without. Love it with all. Okay, with. Okay, y'all are liking it with. Let me go ahead and glue this guy down since we know we're going to for sure use it. Oh, y'all like it with the words. Okay. So I am using hot glue to kind of just put this together. Okay, you like it both ways? All right. You think the moss looks good? With the words. Okay, we'll do it with the words. I personally like it without the words, but I'm going to do what y'all want to do. I like it both. Both ways are super cute. So if you do this and you don't like it with the words, don't add the words. Look at that. This is so cute. OMG. Okay, let's put it on our thing. So like I was saying, this is 50% off. The stand, the A-frame is 50% off. Typically it's $20, but you can grab it for $10. Okay. And it does come with a white insert as well. And then you can just buy new inserts with the different seasons and holidays and different crafts you want to do. You don't have to purchase like a whole new frame every time, you know, you're wanting to do something. All right. So your leather strap goes on. I'm going to put, oh, if I can, be smarter than the actual piece. Okay. But obviously we want like this. I didn't consider this leather strap. So the leather strap is going to be hanging over the words just a smidge, but it's not the end of the world. Can I use it on my small stand? On the mini signpost? I don't know. I haven't even considered that. Let's look. You totally could. It'd be a little big, but you can make it work. If you glue this piece at the top of your stand, it would totally work. I didn't even think about that. So smart. Will this be on sale? The frame is. I think once you put the moss on the carrots, it needs the words to even it out. Okay. I like your thinking, Miss Karen. Okay, so here's the thing. I should have moved my transfer down a little bit more towards the bottom of the surface. That way my leather straps weren't going to be hanging over my lettering. So if you get this project, just know to put your transfer as close to the, hold on. Put your transfer as close to the bottom as possible. That way your leather straps on your sign don't hang over your letters. What do y'all think? Maybe the larger signpost would fit it better. Let's see. I think it might look a little funny on the large signpost, but not too bad. That would work. Oh my goodness, y'all. This turned out so cute. So I will have a kit in my VIP group. The kit will be able to get you the cutouts. Oh, I forgot to add that to the picture. The cutouts, the surface, the transfer, and some of the colors all into one rather than going to two different websites. I don't know if this frame is close to selling out. So if you do claim a kit, please pay your invoice ASAP so I can get it ordered. Because if it goes out of stock, I can't order it, obviously. And I don't have any extras. But there it is. So do y'all see how the leather is kind of hanging over the cutouts? It's not terrible, though. Y'all hear them? Y'all hear my dogs? Sorry. Real life over here, y'all. The greenery gave it a 3D effect. Yeah. I don't think the straps take... I don't think so either, Miss Jeannie. I don't think they do either. Tucker! Boom! Sorry, y'all. Tucker! They're going to keep barking, but there it is. All right, let's pick a winner. Thanks for hanging out with me. Comment the word carrot. I'm going to refresh my screen, and the winner will win a mystery cutout from me. I think I ordered it last time. Should be on its way. Perfect. I hope so, because I love this frame. I haven't used this frame in a hot second, and this project made me remember why I love it. Because you could totally use this side, and then it also comes with the white. So like 4 projects in one frame. Yeah, the greenery does give it a 3D effect. I really, really like it. All right, here we go. Winner will win a mystery cutout from me. And give me a second. Here we go. You do have to be on in order to win. So, Miss Melinda Martinez. Miss Melinda Martinez, are you still here? Miss Melinda, are you here? I will be back tomorrow. We'll do another craft, but y'all make sure you RSVP to the live sale on Wednesday. I have a bunch of retired surfaces, retired transfers, pastes, all sorts of stuff. So, and it's got to go. It's like just sitting. It's just sitting. There she is. Thank you, Barbara. Miss Melinda, do me a huge favor. Just send a message to the page saying, hey, I won mystery cutouts, and I will get that sent out to you. And before we leave, I told y'all yesterday on my live sale, if you commented exclamation point notify on my live from yesterday, your name would get entered in to win a mystery bag of cutouts. So Kathy Cutter, I wrote her name down. Kathy Cutter, if you're watching this, please send the page a message saying I won the mystery bag, and I will get your mystery bag sent out to you, okay? So there it is, y'all. Have a great rest of y'all's night. I'll be back on tomorrow doing another craft with y'all. I think we're going to do a butterfly tomorrow. So make sure you're signed up for live notifications, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.